Back at the airport, traveling sometimes is fun. I mean, there's so many places to travel and places to explore all over the globe. Let's go ahead and enter through here. Okay, no, it didn't beep. That's good. That means I have no weapons or anything to worry about on me, other than my luggage here. And now let's see. Brookhaven Airport, we got California, Alaska, Oklahoma, Indiana, Alaska, Norway. Norway is on time. That's where we're going. We're going to Norway. So many of you probably actually live in Norway, or you're visiting from time to time to see family or whatever the case may be. Norway is a splendid place. So let's go ahead and hop in here and get ready to go to Norway, right? I wonder what the airport in Norway actually looks like. Interesting. So let's go ahead and kick back recline here. Where's my champagne, please? I need it instantly. So yeah, basically, subscribe and we'll post notification, ring the bell, make it a go ding. Welcome to a new video. Today we're talking about... I like my shoe. It's pretty nice. It's a good shoe. And we're not talking about shoes. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. Okay, I was looking at... It's a knife. Okay, yeah, anyways. Okay, back on topic here. We are in the plane. Now, this is interesting. Ooh, turbulence. Look at that turbulence hitting a little bit. Oh my god, hold up. That was kind of scary for a second. I thought it was going to keep getting worse and worse, and I was slightly concerned. Let's turn on Brookhaven TV here to see what happens and forget about the turbulence, as that is kind of scary. So, airports. The airport in Brookhaven has been something that I feel like for the longest time hasn't really received much. Ooh, it's perfect. You gotta love it. It hasn't really received an update like we expected it to. The airport has changed somewhat, and we have seen that, but not as much as we thought it would change. And there's so much that can be added to the airport that really makes us all question an airport update change. Something that's going to change the airport in various ways. We just definitely expected it to happen over time. Now, something that did change in the airport is the plane here. It's now more of like a jet style plane, which kind of makes sense because if we look at the inside of this plane, when you go into it, it's like it's almost a jet, right? But previously, it looked more like a commercial plane that would seat lots and lots of people. But when we would go inside, it looked like a jet on the inside. And I think this is something that Wolfpack slowly realized and was like, wait a second, that doesn't make sense. So he made the outside of it seem more suitable and acceptable to the inside and made it into the jet that it is today. So if anybody was curious why the airplane used to look like a commercial plane and then it got changed to a jet, that is why, because the inside just didn't look like a commercial plane. It looked like a fancy, nice jet with giant TVs, and yeah, we were just in there. You seen it. It was kind of crazy, right? So that's why we currently have this, and I'm sure from time to time we will be able to get more or flyable planes as well in Brookhaven. But look at this run right here, and look at all this extra space that's out here. That's just definitely cool. Like, it's constantly calling that there would be something that could be added, and why has there never been a change? Well, it's maybe more of a private airport. Maybe Brookhaven is more of a private town. It's not something that sees many commercial flights. Maybe a couple private individuals that fly here from time to time just to do what they need to do in Brookhaven. Maybe it's more of a luxury to get to Brookhaven via plane, and maybe other people get here just by driving or something along the lines of that, right? A very private or airport in a very private town or city. But I still believe that we could see something maybe like a tower of sort, an airport tower, or we could see a little section off from the airport being military base, seeing some type of military addition to this airport. And that could utilize this airport in some regards, and we can maybe see jets or something actually added as well. That would be really, really innovative and cool, and give more of a use to this massive space that we have out here that isn't just being used for this airport at the time. And I do want to take note that this mainly occurred to me, and this idea even more so that the airport should receive an update and should get an update, is my buddy Darziv did talk about this as well a while back. I think I was talking about it, then he kept talking about it, and it reminded me to talk about it even more. And that is, of course, he was going over the idea of a possibility of another, the airport getting updated, getting changed, getting expanded, something just being more added to it, more thought being added to it. It definitely seemed like it was required or something that was needed for the longest amount of time. And maybe going into the future with these updates and everything that's coming out with these updates soon, we're going to see just that, an airport update that's going to change the airport forever and really blow our mind. I mean, I'm hoping for it. I guess time will tell what can be done to the airport. My question to all of you guys, what would you like to see added to the airport? A military expansion, a flyable plane of our own, maybe a portable plane that's rather small, but we can still fly around somewhat throughout all of Brookhaven. I think that would be great. I would definitely love to see something like that myself. But I guess we'll have to wait and see some of the possibilities and changes that could be added to an airport. I mean, maybe the airport's going to get a complete makeover from start to finish, and it's going to get fenced in and everything, and it's going to look a lot more proper. I think only time will tell for that. But, if for some reason we do get flyable planes, I wonder how many we're going to get or what they will be added to the portfolio and how it would be. I'm guessing the planes will just sit out here in lobbies and then people can come over, hop in the planes and fly. I mean, we already have helicopters and that is a blast. And I imagine it would be like the helicopters in Brookhaven, right? You would go over, you would press the little button and you would be able to choose what plane you want, and then it would spawn and you could hop in it and fly around Brookhaven. Why that's not been added and why that's not been something that's been thought about, I'm not sure. Maybe it just hasn't seemed to really flow or connect with Wolfpack's current ideas or how he wants the airport to go or be going into the future. But either way, I thought it was pretty cool to brainstorm and address that because a lot of people are always talking about it and asking about an airport update. So with all that aside though, let's talk about where the update for Brookhaven is right now. If you're watching this right now, you're probably wondering where that next update is, what is going on with it, and to my response to that, I don't know. I think we're getting it this Friday. I really do. We've been talking about a Christmas update. We've been talking about that next big update just in all of its entirety, and I'm really hoping it's going to be next Friday, or not next Friday, this Friday. Let's not postpone to another Friday. It's already December. We need to get something out there, and I'm hoping to see a Christmas celebration start up really soon because I want to find all the new features, secrets, and everything that's going to be added into that new update and explore it all with you all as well like we normally do. So that's my rundown on the airport, okay? The new airport update, I'm accepting of it. I think it would be great. I think there's multiple ways to expand Brookhaven Airport, and I'm going to be supporting it if Wolfpack ever decides to do so. I think it's really important to brainstorm ideas and also talk about, what if there is a new Brookhaven Airport or an expanded airport? How could it be expanded? Because this definitely allows Wolfpack to get a little bit of an idea on what us, the players, might like and might like to see added, and from the comments to everything going forward. So me personally, I'm excited for the Christmas update too. I'm going to be waiting on that. I think my next upload will hopefully be us on the Christmas update. I really hope so. If it's not, I'm going to be sad, but there's not much we can do, right? So I'm hoping we're going to be seeing Christmas soon, and we're going to be able to celebrate and open presents and have just an absolute blast. So with that aside, I will see you all in the next one.